Hello my dear lovely folks, I hope you all are doing well. So today in this video I will teach you classes and objects in Java. So let's get started. So topic for today's agenda is what is class, naming convention for class, syntax and live coding example for class. Object, what is object, naming convention for object, syntax and live coding example for object. So what is class? Now basically we all are study in our schools, in our classes and in our university that class is just an instance of an object. But what is that instance? Like class is just a logical thinking. It is not present physically. Let's say class is a user defined data type which define its properties and its function. Class is the only logical representation of the data. Like it doesn't present physically. We only think this. Okay, it's just a rule. Let's understand with an example. If I talk about this blueprint of the car, okay, we all are go to car showroom and we ask them, show me the car. They show us the variety of cars like Maruti Suzuki, Ferrari and some other car. They didn't show us the blueprint, they show us the car. So car is a physical thing, okay, that exists, not this blueprint is exists. Using that blueprint many companies created their own cars like Ferrari, Maruti Suzuki and BMW. Okay, so using that class many companies created their own car. The property of these cars are same, similar. The common properties are engine, price, seats, but the values are these cars are different. Like some are have, let's say Maruti have petrol engine, the price is 1 lakh and the tires are 4, okay, or seats are 4 seats. If I talk about Ferrari, so it's a diesel engine, let's say price is 2 crore and the seats is 2 seats only available. And in Audi, if I talk about, so it's an, let's say it's an electric engine, price is 1 crore and number of seats is 4 in Maruti Suzuki. So here we can see that the properties are same but the values of these properties are different. Like some are have 4 seats, some are have 2 seats, some are have 1 lakh price, so some are have 2 crore price. Okay, so this is an instance. So if I talk about this blue airport, this AC remote, this pen and this watch, the property of the airports are like her color, quality, but the values are different. Like some brands are different, like some have boat, some are using Samsung, some are using Nokia. The quality of each of are different. If I talk about this AC remote, so this AC remote have different colors, some are have different color like LG remote, LG brands are different but the property are same. Using that property their values will be different. If I talk about this pen, okay, so the brand of like Celographer, Lexi, okay, the properties are same like brand, color and quality but the values are different. Like some are have Lexi brand, some are using Celographer, some are using blue ball pen, okay. And if I talk about this watch, so the brand are different like Boat watch, Samsung watch, Nokia watch. The color are also different. Like properties are same but their values were different. Okay. So let's understand with this example. Like if we take ourselves as a class. Okay. So let's say human is a class. Let's consider ourselves as a car. Okay. So every human have the same attribute like name, age, gender, occupation. The functionality, human can walk, human can eat, human can sleep and human can work. The rules are same for every human but the values were different. Like some human are have big eyes. Let's say for example every human have basic property like a same property. Let's say 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 leg, Okay, but the values were different, like some are have big eyes, some are have small eyes, some are have big head, some are have small hands, some are have big legs, some are have small hand, some are taller, some are greater. Okay, likewise the property were same but the values were different. That's its classes and object. Okay, so using that we cannot say that a human, we are calling them with name. Yeah, so let's say you just have to remember that the property are same for each and every classes, but their values were different. Okay. So naming convention for class. Question: who is created Java coding standard or Java coding convention? So Sun has created Java coding standard or Java coding convention. Class name should start with uppercase letter. Class name should be noun. If class name is of multiple words, then the first letter of inner word must be capital letter. Let's understand with an example like employee, employee detail, array list, tree set, and hash set. Here you can see the first letter of each and every word will be capital. Here in employee detail, the connected word of the first letter is capital. Let's understand with this syntax like class simple, public static void main, string argument, and system dot out dot println. Here main is that uh, in our home the door is the entry point. Using that entry point we can come to home and we can go outside the home. Likewise in programming the main method, using that main method we can write our code and execute them. Okay, so here you can see my class name is simple. The S of simple is capital. The name, this is name of the class, and the void, this is main method necessary for all program. Without main we cannot enter to our home. Without door we can enter our home. No, na. Likewise in programming also. And the system dot out dot println is the system method to print something for showing to output. Okay, so now move to the what is object. So object is runtime entity like car. Car is a physical entity. If you go to showroom, so we can ask them show me the car. So they us show the physical thing. Okay, like they show us the physical car, Maruti Suzuki, Ferrari, Audi, and likewise it is an instance of the class. So using that blueprint, the company made their own cars. Okay. So an object can represent a person, place, or any other item. In previous example, I show you the example of human. Okay. In our surrounded area, everything is object. Chair, table, AC, remote, everything. Clothes is also. An object can operate on both data member and member function. The syntax for creating object is public class, first class. So here to instantiate the first class, we use this statement which is first class f equals to new first class. Here you can see the f. F is the instance of the class. Using that instance, we can call multiple methods in our program. Okay, f is used to refer first class object. Then how to create object. In previous slide, I'll tell you that object are created by instantiating a class which is class name object equals to new class name. Like if I ask you that how to create object. So using new keyword. Remember my word, mark my word. Using that new keyword, we are making an object in Java. Okay. So with the help of new keyword, we are making an object in our program. So object creation involves three actions, which is declaration, declaring the type of data, instantiation, creating a memory space to store the object, and initialization, the attribute in the object. Now naming convention for object. Method name should start with small letter. Method name are usually verb. If method cannot contain multiple words, every inner word should start with uppercase letter. Understand with an example. Let's say toString. Method name must be combination of verb and noun. Let's say get car name, get car number. So here you can see note. Like I told you that using that new keyword we are creating our object. So note that word. When an object is creating using new keyword, then space is allocated for the variable in a heap and the starting address is stored in the stack memory. Here in this video I will teach you classes and objects, so I am not discussing about stack and heap. If you want this video, so I'll make it further. Now see the difference between object and class. So object is an instance of a class, okay, and class is a blueprint from which object are created, like the blueprint of car. Let's take an example of that blueprint. Okay, the car is that blueprint. Using that blueprint we are creating an instance of these three cars. We can create more and more: Maruti Suzuki, Ferrari, Audi. These are the instance. Object is a real world entity such as chair, pen, table, laptop, etc. And class is a group of similar object. Object is a physical entity and class is a logical entity. Object is created many times as per requirement and class is declared once. Okay, mark this word, like we can create only one time class, okay, and we can create multiple objects using with the help of that class. So thank you. If you like my video, so please like, share and subscribe with your friends, family and relatives. Thank you so much for watching my video.